I do not know why it is so, but being here makes me feel quite unwell. I am so sleepy, and it is a struggle merely to stay conscious. Are you feeling the same? Why must you be so difficult? I know the entire contents of your heart and soul, so you should know there is no fooling.
Need something? I was just asking. I was just... Needs, I was just... This, the legend, that means I... Hey there.
What is it? Sorry, I've,
Hey, I know you figure medicine, but magic... Hello, Professor. I know that look in your eye. You want to ask me a favor. You want me to help out with your class, right? You just say the word, and I'll help however I can. Don't worry about it. You're just starting out as a teacher, right? It's only natural for those of us with more experience to help the younger generation.
That's right. Hey, Professor, did you see that my father came by during the Battle of the Eagle and Lion? He left soon after. I wonder what they could have to talk about. I guess...
Hey!
I'm going to catch me some mighty fish. Just you wait and see. I didn't catch a single fish last month. But this month, oh, this month! That's exactly what Captain... You're going with the Captain to investigate Remire Village. It feels like so long ago.
Is that so? I'm worried about Remire. That affliction is a little too mysterious for my liking. I'm pretty sure it's not normal. What? Ah, come on, don't tease me. But what if it really was something like that? How could we hope to stop it?
maybe.
Right.
Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report. Oh, except that Tomas departed the monastery and has yet to return. Consider that reported. He's been gone for periods of time before and has always returned, so I'm not too worried. Still, I wonder what in the world he's doing out there.
Hello. You know, Professor, the tournament fish, and the meal we indulged in after the Battle of the Eagle and Lion? Why, all of the food I've eaten in this monastery has been absolutely delectable. Every last bite of it.
Food really is the only thing you think about, huh?
Hardly. I think about all sorts of things.
Oh, like tomorrow's menu, for instance?
You know, why...
Oh, I have a request.
What?
Of the 4, it was 4. Ah, what?
You count your enemy?
If I take
As you were...
that
Want?
Hey now. Of the if I
As you were...
that
Want?
Hey now. I have a favor to ask. Of the
You can...
if I
As you...
that
Want?
Hey now. Of the if I take
As you were...
that
Want?
Hey now. Hey you, do me a favor.
Professor, I hope you're up for a challenge.
Professor. I'm sorry to ask this of you, but I would deeply appreciate it if you would promise to keep my association with Edelgard to yourself. It is a complicated history, what she and I share.
Professor, tell me, is this about Remind? There are more villagers acting strangely today than yesterday. Knights have been dispatched, yet the underlying cause is as yet unclear. And the most anyone can do is stand back and watch. It is most distressing. Professor, what do you think about all this? In that case, we should strengthen the guards. If you visit the village, Professor, please, take care.
Professor, what have you got there? That's... my goodness, that is just what I've been looking for. I can offer nothing more than this, but I do ask that I am in your debt, Professor. I thought if only...
Professor.
Oh. Thea.
Professor, I heard about Remire Village from some of the knights. It's certainly troubling. If it's a contagion, we at Garrick Mock should be on the lookout as well. Your words are oddly persuasive.
Yeah.
Remire Village is in Empire territory, but it's still relatively close to— Oh, but you know all about that, don't you? The story goes that it was in Remire Village that Alois found you.
Congratulations on winning the Battle of the Eagle. I certainly feel like I earned a special reward. Don't you, Professor? Okay.
Hey! When news reached us of the disturbance, ours was the first unit dispatched. We had renowned scholars and accomplished magic wielders with us. In all honesty, I was scared witless the entire time. For all we knew, it was an epidemic like the rumors suggested. And rumors aside, that place had an eerie air.
All this month, His Highness has been going out late into the... He will not speak of it to me. Professor, do you happen to know anything? Lord Arundel is here? That may well explain. His Highness's headaches have been growing steadily worse. I would prefer that he retire to bed early.
Perhaps. They say that things rarely, if ever, go according to plan. Still, plan we must. After all, if we don't effectively force things to go our way, nothing will be achieved. How about you, Professor? Are you leading the life you envisioned for yourself?
Professor. Hey, Professor. Can I get your... I used to think they were the best, but now I can't even stand looking at them. Good point, Professor. I think I need to see other meats right now. Then I can come back to fish when I'm good and ready.
Hey there.
Okay.
Hey. Hey, please. Could you let me? Fantastic. Thanks.
That's right.
Ah, Professor! The Battle of the Eagle...
Ignatz, how long are you...
Oh, come on, what an
True. The librarian is always out and about these days. And just when I had some questions about a book I'd borrowed. Ugh, now I'm so curious about where he's gone off to. He'd better come back soon.
I am so happy to be part of your class. I honestly cannot it reminds me of when I was a child. Despite how young I may have...
Hey there. Professor!
Professor, how are you feeling, Professor? You look rather ill, if you don't mind my saying so. Are you sick? If so, I would urge you not to push yourself too hard. Take some rest. Just my natural...
I could use your help.
Huh?
Please, though when I...
Oh, goodness. Is something the matter, Professor? You look a little pale. Please be careful. It's so easy to catch a cold this time of year. Professor!
Huh?
Boo!
During the Red Wolf Moon, wild monsters make ready for the winter to come, stirring more than at any other time of the year. You were off for Ramire Village, isn't that right? Watch your step on that journey. May the...
It is not guaranteed to be good, even if everyone's...
Listen to the others and...
What is it? I assume you know, but still, I have something to ask of you.
Hey!
This is a place of mysteriousness. I have awareness of how much difference every part of the world is. In a place alike to this place, you can imagine the goddess of Fodlan truly existing. At times I miss those places in Bridget. At times, I am missing those places so painfully.
Good day, Professor. Well then.
Remire Village. Is that not where you met? If you had not been there, something terrible could have happened. Did one of the house leaders know that mercenaries were staying in Remire Village? I wonder. It will remain a mystery for now. All we can do at this...
Teach. What in the world is happening in Remire Village? I hear even the knights have been dispatched. I hope it's nothing too serious. After all, that's where we first met. I have valued memories of the place.
I fear I may become a social recluse. My life consists of wearing a groove in the floor between the library and the dining hall. Although I guess a real recluse wouldn't leave their room, eh?
Really?
Maybe. I wonder how Remire Village is faring. Hopefully we're not dealing with some new epidemic. It wouldn't be unheard of. Almost 20 years ago, a terrible plague blazed through far. It even hit the capital city, taking the queen consort's life. Or so I heard. The whole kingdom was in an uproar over that loss. The person who saved the kingdom wasn't a doctor, but a holy woman, the fair Lady Cornelia. After that, she was awarded the honor of being a mage in the service of the royal family. She sounds like an amazing woman, but she must be pretty old by now. But hey, maybe she's aged like a fine wine.
Well...
Hey, Professor, I picked this up. Want to trade me what you're holding? Thanks, Professor. This is... The knights go out from Garrick. I'd sure like... Then again, I don't know. Serving Lady...
Professor, Captain Gerald just told me. Remire Village is in a bad way, right?
The situation there is worrying, yes. But tell me, how was your vertigo?
Are you not feeling okay? You should get some rest.
If you must go to the village, make sure you're in good health before we depart.
Professor...
The situ...
Professor...
The situ...
Professor...
The situ...
Hey, glad I caught you. Could I ask you a favor? I'd really like to join your class. You're the only one who knows how to teach like Captain Gerald. You get what I mean, don't you? Yes! I knew you'd understand. Thanks to you, I'm going to be the best mercenary you've ever seen. Just watch.
Professor, do you ever wish you could return to your life as I thought you might? Traveling the world, it was in Remire that you... half a year. Half a year.
Huh?
Impressive. Thanks.
Philip, would you mind trading it with me? Oh, thank you so much.
Hey.
If it's not too much of a thank you so much.
That's why don't you trade it for this? Excellent doing business with you, Professor.
Well done. You have my thanks.
You brought it. How? Give it here. Excuse me. I asked first.
Seems the professor likes you better than me.
Thanks. Here's your prize. I knew I could count on you.
A moment, please.
It was 4. You count your...
If I take...
As you were saying.
I feel my life... Oh!
The night I'd sure. Then again. Hey, that's mine.
Professor.
Okay. Congrats, I certainly... How did you know I lost this? Thank you for...
Hey.
Maybe. It wouldn't be... It even hit the person who... After that, she must be... Oh, that's mine! Oh, thanks, Professor. You really saved the day.
I am so
Happy. I honestly, it reminds me. Oh, that is mine. Thank you so very much.
Hey, I know medicine, but magical healing is wherever. No, that's.
It feels like... Oh, this is mine. I thought it had vanished.
It was. Oh, you count your. If I take. As you were saying. Oh, this is.
Perhaps.
His Highness. For me.
Good day. Well... I appreciate this.
Let me consider. There are knights, the underlying. This is one.
Professor, your... For me? I love it! Your work? For me?
Professor, I'm sorry to ask. It is a... I appreciate... I appreciate...
What is it? Wow, thank you so much!
Wow, you know why all...
Oh,
Is this for... You know why all...
oh, like... Aha! Aha!
Well...
If you had did one of it will remain exactly what I hoped for. If you had did one of it will remain.
What is it?
Hello. You know, why...
Oh,
Yes, that's mine. Thank you very much.
Professor, how are you sick? Oh!
Ugh. Will Father never learn? All of these useless letters are only creating more rubbish in the world. Professor? Oh, I didn't see you standing there. My apologies. Oh, that paper. Well, Yes, it was. It was a letter from my father. I understand where you're coming from here, but I have no need of such thing. It isn't like anything of importance was written on it. Curious? I suppose there's no harm in allowing you to read it. Go on then.
My dearest daughter, Ingrid, are you well? I trust that you are behaving yourself and refraining from causing trouble for others. Things on the home front are in order. A marriage proposal for you and the Viscount's son should be prepared soon. Although, I am quite certain there are many superior candidates at Garreg-Mach Monastery. As you know, the very survival of our family is dependent upon whom you marry. You are the only one left in the family who can make things right. We are all counting on you. Do not lose sight of what truly matters.
Yes. Perhaps you found it somewhat entertaining. I've told you that we've never been very well off financially. My noble family, House Galatea, branched off from House Daphne in the Alliance. Shortly after, we were lucky enough to receive the support of the royal family, allowing us to attain nobility, to some extent. But the territory we watch over is poor. Its harvest meager. And our noble blood, too, has grown thin. Neither my father nor my brothers bear a crest. I, however, do bear a crest. Because of this, my father sees me as our family's one hope for the future. A crest is highly prized among nobles. Were I to marry into a greater noble family, that financial support could soothe our woes. Thank you, Professor. Your sentiment alone is a great comfort to me. Despite my own feelings, I understand his approach to all this. It isn't that he doesn't care for me. I understand it very, very well. Which is why I apologize, Professor. I must be going.
Teacher.
It was 4.
Ah, what's a...
You count your...
If I take...
As you were saying. It was 4.
Ah,
You count your...
if I take...
As you were saying.
Hey.
For me? For me?
Still. Thanks for this, Professor.
Ignat.
Oh, come, what an incredible...
True.
Thank you so much, Professor.
Professor.
Is that... I'm worried. Wow. Oh. Oh.
Good day. Well... Good day. Well... Good day, Well...
Oh, Ignat.
Oh, come, what an...
True.
Thank you so...
Oh, Ignat.
Oh, what an...
True.
Thank you so...
Oh, Ignat.
Oh, what an...
True.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Professor, how are you sick? Oh my! Oh my! Oh my!
Hello there. This one, yes? This one, yes? I thank you. This one, yes? I think this one, yes? This one, yes? I thank you. This one, yes? I think this one, yes? I think this one, yes? I think this one, yes? This one, yes? I thank you. Return soon, please.
Hey, welcome. You have a good eye. A pleasure. You have a good eye. You have a good eye. You have a pleasure doing. You have a You have You have a good eye. 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 A pleasure do. Come again.
Professor, your work for your work. For me? I love it! Oh, Ignite.
Oh, come on.
True. I love it.
This in a plate at times I This is giving. You have my.
Oh. Okay. Congratulations. I certainly. Are you sure? I certainly. Are you sure?
A moment, please.
Professor. Professor,
Well, I had fun today. Of course, you want to see me again, yes?
Hey there.
Okay.
Right.
Professor. Hey, Professor. What are you doing daydreaming in a place like this? It's lucky. As spacey as you are, you're always reliable in a pinch. Sure. Then what were you thinking about? It's hard to tell what's going on in that skull of yours. Your expression is always blank. Come on, smile. I was just playing around. Don't get mad. By the way, in the next battle, may I focus on logistical support off the battlefield? There's no use having a weakling like me in the middle of the action, and it would bring down morale if I were killed. Have you even seen me, Professor? Look at these noodly little arms! I should be cheering everyone on from the sidelines. It'll certainly improve the boys' morale, don't you think? Because even if I do, I won't be of any help. My big brother is the type of person who's supposed to be on the battlefield. For me, it's just a waste of energy. It's pointless. Everyone's cut out for something different. The right person for the right task, you know? Please, Professor, keep me off the battlefield, and maybe I won't tell everyone you were daydreaming.
Professor. Professor. No.
Hey, have you ever killed anyone? But only bad people, right? What? Seriously?
Pardon me. You get your hands on something valuable that you can't get on the surface? Money first, friend. How much you got? Ah, no, let me stop you there. That won't be enough. Maybe next time. See you around.
Hey you, listen up. I've got something to Mr. Backup doesn't come by anymore, which is fine. Not incredibly rude or anything. Nope, just fine.
Hey, you.
Want to help me out with my magical research?
I just need to open you up. No? Well. Chatterbox, what's wrong with you? Go home. Good. No offense, but you look awful. Get some rest, okay? Sleep is really important when you're feeling down. For me? Not gonna lie.
you partied hard after winning the Battle of the Eagle and Lion. That a fact? Fighting, drinking. Truth is, I knew.
News of the affair or any threat to the lives of the common folk must be met with... You share my views? That speaks well of you. You have more than a commoner's share of integrity. Given your concern, would it not be appropriate for you to...
I can't shake the feeling that I guess it's best not to go.
What is it? Sorry, I'm trying, but you're still kind of...
I do find you very interesting, Professor. I'm just not sure if it's enough to change classes.
Professor, your words are obvious. Yes? I bet you've come to invite me to your class. What with my stupendous grades and all, I would actually enjoy being in your class. Quite a lot. This was a successful interaction, I must say. Please provide me with all the most challenging assignments. I want to be well equipped for the future.
Professor
Ignite.
Oh, come on. What an
True. Professor, I saw you looking at me. I know what that look means. You want to add me to your class? Just kidding. But if you did invite me to join, I'd consider it. Oh, you really have taken a shine to me. I hope I can live up to your expectations. I look forward to learning from you.
Good day. Well, Professor, I have a request. It's about your class. Huh? Oh, thank you. I should be more comfortable speaking after I get to know you better.
Professor.
This is a place of mystique. In a place, at times I am spending my days with devotion to my studies. There is something I think of when looking at you. I am feeling that the way you are teaching would give me great benefit. Is it possible to be switching to your class? I would like to be requesting that of you. I have so much gratitude. I am still still not used to the speaking of your language, but I have full comprehension. Please, Professor. Teach me all of the things you know.
What?
You're weak. Next time, bring your friends. Next time, bring your friends. You're weak. Why am I even here?
Wise indeed. Maybe. This is hardly a palatable. Wow.
I like this.
This is...
You're eating.
Yeah, you just...
I don't like...
Oh, Mercedes. This is unexpected.
Hello, Ferdinand. Did you come to pray?
I did. I quite like the atmosphere in the cathedral. It is holy and solemn. Perfectly suited to a noble, wouldn't you say?
I guess so.
You guess so? I think the matter is rather clear-cut. It is incumbent upon nobles that we pray regularly to the goddess. The piety of the nobles is a model for commoners. It teaches them the value of devotion.
Absolutely. I know exactly what you mean. I couldn't agree more.
These days, many nobles scarcely, if ever, pray. Look around. You and I are alone in this cathedral. It is really quite a shame.
Well, I don't really know that I count as a noble anyway.
I am afraid the nobility seems to be losing its way. When you pray, you're usually alone, right?
Yes, you're right. I usually am.
Precisely. Where are the others? Of course you cannot force people to worship. That is out of the question. Nobles must determine for themselves what they will believe and how they will pray. A religion foisted on you without your say is not much of a religion at all. Do you not agree?
Yes, I definitely agree. Definitely agree.
On the other hand, we cannot stand idly by while...
It was great talking to you, but I'm getting pretty sleepy. I'm gonna head off to bed. Good night.
All in all, one has to conclude. Mercedes, where did she go? I must have inspired her to go out and revive the faith. Perhaps I should do the same. I cannot let her show me up.
This...
Am I...
Oh, Professor. I didn't realize you were there. If we keep running into each other like this, people will start to talk. Hey, don't get mad. I was joking. Ah, forget it. What do you need? I fell for that girl recently, but I just wanted to have some fun and leave it at that. So, I told her we should break it off. I guess she was feeling a little more serious than I was. She started crying, and everything got a bit complicated. Come on, Professor. Playing around with girls is the most fun a guy can have. Besides, I don't care what you think of me. I don't intend to change how I live my life. I'm a good-for-nothing, if you haven't noticed. But I'm still a noble with a crest. That's all anyone cares about. It's best to avoid getting too serious with fools like that. It only leads to trouble. I'm gonna be forced into an arranged marriage with some random noble woman anyway. By the way, Professor, you didn't know you had a crest, did you? I see. I suppose a mercenary wouldn't be concerned with such things. Most children who are born to noble families are tested upon birth to see if they bear one. Even descendants of the 10 elites, like myself, can't be legitimate heirs without a crest. That means as children, we're only accepted if we're born with one. The heads of most noble houses keep having kids until they get one with a crest. Those children then grow up to be heads of their houses, and the vicious cycle continues. Do you get it now? To all these commoner girls, I'm just a trophy, or rather, a stud horse. Perhaps, but that doesn't change the fact that these girls don't love me. They only love the potential rewards of loving me. If I marry a girl and she gives birth to a child with a crest, that kid might become the next head of House Gautier. But nowadays, with the bloodlines getting weaker, there are a lot of kids like my brother, born with no hope. For ages now, those of us with crests have been envied and desired, but never for who we are. I understand the value of my blood. Believe me, I hate how much I understand it. I know better than to dream of being free from this burden. I'm used to it by now. I used to think I didn't have the right to live freely. That's right. You know what? I'm a bit jealous. The whole time you were growing up, you never knew you had a crest. You were free. Nobody pretended to like you. I kind of hate you for that. You were a spoiled brat who should pay for that crest. Maybe I'll collect the debt. Gotcha! Wow, you should have seen the look on your face just then. Don't mind me, Professor. After all, ladies love a dark and brooding noble.
I am ready to begin.
I am a little...
Professor,
I've deepened my
It all makes sense now. Technique never betrayed.